There ain't nothing better in gambling, guys, than being on the right side of a double-digit blowout when your team is up by a gazillion points in the second quarter, and that was the case last night for Arizona against UCLA. What a wire-to-wire blowout. And I'll tell you what, if you read my analysis for that game, it pretty much played out exactly as I forecasted it. It was a 15-dime winner, 17-9 now with those 15-dime plays, pro and college combined, since the start of the preseason. And again, as I always like to tell you, 15-dime play is right there at the very top of my rating scale, as 99% of them are rated between 5 and 15 dimes. But even though that was a 15-dime winner, even though we won with Arkansas State on Tuesday night, won again with the Jets on Monday night, there's more football tonight. 2 games on tap. I'm going to give you a free pick on the Rutgers game against Louisville in Big East play at Papa John's Stadium down in Louisville in just a moment. Plus, Money City discount coupon code. That'll save you $15 off of any single purchase you make today. That's all coming up as well. Let me talk about a couple of hot handicappers. And guys, I like to play Traffic Cop. And if you watch these videos daily, I tell you the good and I tell you the bad as well. I don't really have any bad to tell you last night because just about everybody and their brother happened to be on Arizona. And, I've mentioned this in the past that sitting here, the handicappers are all, across the country, scattered across the country. Some of them know each other. Some of them are friendly with each other. Some of them can't stand each other. That's basically Anthony Red. He can't stand anybody. Boom! First knock at Anthony Red this weekend. But last night, I'm watching, or through the day, I should say, on Thursday, I'm watching the emails from the handicappers come into customer service where they list their plays. And I'm seeing Arizona, 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 Arizona. Makes you worry a little bit because historically, whenever a team has that much weight on its shoulders, that's just bad news. But again, what an easy game. When I had read, and I love reading the beat writers' reports because, those guys are there. They are the eyes and the ears for you as a handicapper, at least as far as I'm concerned. And that's why, I spend 3-4 hours a day on the internet reading 20 to 30 papers a day. And then when I find games that I'm interested in early in the week, I follow the beat writers' reports every single day. I can't physically be there watching every single team. They are my eyes and ears. They're doing the research for me. And as I read earlier in the week, that since Mike Stoops had been dismissed back on October 10th, and of course yesterday was October 20th, in that 10-day period, the Arizona team seemed much looser, seemed to have a lot of confidence, which, considering this team had lost 10 straight games to Division 1A foes and was 1-5 on the season, it would seem strange in some regard. But when I read that, and the fact that the interim coach, who had been the defensive coordinator and would remain calling the defensive signals, was going to leave the offensive play calling totally up to the offensive coaches, I like that. And that's why I thought Arizona was such a great play last night. Another guy who thought it was as well was Shawn Michaels. 100-dime winner, number 9 out of 11 last night on Arizona. The second ever 100-dime college football release of his career. And he cashed in with ease, and that was on the heels of his third 100-dime winner in 4 tries this season in the NFL, as he had a teaser on Sunday with the Raiders and the Ravens. Well, tonight, Shawn is coming right back. He's another one of these guys, we talk about it quite a lot when I see him here in Vegas. And I agree wholeheartedly. When you've got the hot hand, you've got to keep playing it. When you're on a roll, whether it's at roulette, whether it's at the craps table, whether it's playing poker, whether it's gambling, you don't walk away when you have the hot hand. He isn't either. Tonight, 100-dime winner, number 10 out of 12. Third ever 100-dime college football release in his career. The second one was Arizona last night. The first one was back in January. Wisconsin's cover against TCU in the Rose Bowl. 3-1 with NFL 100-dime releases this season. You can see the recap all on his homepage. The only loser, and I pointed this out yesterday because, this tells you how close this guy is to being undefeated this year with these monster plays, which are his highest rated selections. His only loser was when he had a teaser in Week 3 of the NFL season, and it was the Raiders an easy win, the Patriots against the Bills, and Tom Brady threw the 4 interceptions. Patriots coughed up the 3-touchdown lead, and they lost that game outright when all he needed to do was have New England win the damn game by 2 points to get the winner in that one. That's his only loser this year with 100-dime plays. So, 100 dime winner number 10 out of 12, Louisville and Rutgers. That's what he has going tonight. Third ever. Again, college football, 100 dime release going for him. And after that, quick congratulations going out to Matt Rivers last night. 300,000 star winner number 9 out of 10. And 300,000 star plays are Matt's biggest plays in college football this season, as he also had Arizona last night. Moving on now, let me get to your money saving discount coupon code in honor of Arizona's blowout win. Let's make it blowout 15. Blowout 15. BLOWOUT and the number 15. Smush it all together, guys. No, we're not talking smushing like Snooki in the situation. We're just talking about smushing it all together. Blowout 15. Matter of fact, I am pissed, guys. All this I've traveled 3 straight weeks. I think this is only my 4th day home in 3.5 weeks. Yeah, 4 days home in 3.5 weeks. I am like 2 weeks behind on Snooki and the folks at Jersey Shore. I haven't even caught the first 4 episodes of The Real World this season. I got to get busy. This football stuff is just ruining my whole television viewing patterns. Anyway, Blowout 15, that'll save you $15 off of any single purchase you make today. I'm going to get to your free pick in just a moment. Let me just remind you guys again, running that $300 free Fantasy Football League contest in conjunction with DraftStreet.com. $300 of my money at stake. The top 7 of you all finish in the money. Run it every single week. If you played it before, you can play it again. If you haven't played it, my God, what are you waiting for? Go to DraftStreet.com. Use my last name, DeMarco. Enter that. You've got till 1 o'clock Eastern Time on Friday to enter your team. You pick a couple of quarterbacks, a couple wide receivers, a couple running backs, a tight end, a defensive special teams choice as well. You have a mythical $100,000 bankroll as general manager of your team. And unlike, traditional fantasy football and rotisserie league crap like that, you don't wait till the end of the season. You don't have to find your own friends. You're playing against me for my money, against the other handicappers at this site. You're also playing against all of you out there. Hundreds to thousands of you. Who knows? And it's all decided after the Monday night game. That's right. After the Monday night game, that's when the league is decided. We do it every week. $300 free contest. 2 weeks ago, I finished 7th. 3 weeks ago, I finished 7th. Last week, I finished, what was I? 33rd. Steve Budin. Now this goes to show. Steve Budin, the CEO of the site. I do the TV show with him, right? Steve, 3 weeks ago, was 138th. 2 weeks ago, he was 137th. Last week, he was number 2. Something tells me Steve didn't pick out his own team. But that's okay, guys. Hey, it's my money. Give it a shot over at DraftStreet.com. Just use my last name, DeMarco. Okay, let me ask you guys, how can you not play Rutgers and Louisville tonight under the posted total? In fact, I've got a 10-dime play on this game, right? And a 10-dime play, not quite as strong as Arizona last night, but still a considerable play considering that those 10-dime releases, I'm on a 15-8 run with them, including Arkansas State on Tuesday and San Diego State, a 7-point road dog by 2 touchdowns at Air Force last Thursday. I think this is a 17-14 game, one way or another, okay? It's a virtual pick'em game. So how can you not play this one under the total at 41, considering that Rutgers is 12th in the nation in scoring defense, giving up 16 points a game, and Louisville is ranked 16th, giving up just 17.6 points per game. Cardinals, 17th in the nation in total defense. The Knights, 19th. Rutgers, 4th in the nation in tackles for loss at 8.5. Louisville, tied for 6th with 8.3. Louisville, ranked 20th in the league at stopping the run. Rutgers, ranked 28th. You've got 2 inexperienced freshman quarterback for Rutgers. Gary Nova making his 3rd ever start, his first on the road. Meanwhile, you've got Teddy Bridgewater going for his 4th start for Louisville. I think all the elements are there. You've got 2 teams that can't run the ball either, okay? I think you've got all the elements there, as I feel, a 17-14 game, one way or another. That's what I have for my final projected score. I'll go with that. I think the under is the way to go in this game. Good luck, guys, and I'll catch you again bright and early Saturday morning with your rundown.